All right. So let's first think about the objectives of the accounting. Why are we doing the bookkeeping? So the general purpose that everybody has bookkeeping for is the end result of the financial statements that we're going to be generating, the main financial statements being the balance sheet and the income statement. That's why we open those first, so we can see what is being created, and also communicating with the clientele, or communicating with everybody we have a financial interest with. So for us, that's going to be the customers, that's going to be the vendors, that's going to be the payroll. The level of communication we have with customers, vendors, and the payroll, our employees, will depend on the complexity of the business. If we have customers that we're invoicing, we're going to have to deal with the customers more. If they just come into a cash register and pay us at that point in time, the service people have to deal with the customers and be nice and whatnot, hopefully. But we on the accounting side don't have to interact with the customers that much because we don't have to collect on the receivables, right? The vendors who we're paying, if we have to enter the bills or deal with the purchase of inventory, we're going to have more interaction with the vendors than if I'm just paying the telephone bill or something like that, in which case we might be able to automate. Payroll depends if we have payroll or not, right? If we don't have payroll, we just have contractors, then we might not have to do as much on the accounting side, although of course we have to interact with our employees and contractors in other ways outside the financial realm. I'm just talking about the financial situation and how we can integrate that and make that as smooth as possible. All right, so that's going to be those objectives. Now, we also have the objective on the bookkeeping side to automate things as much as possible with the use these days of the bank feeds, because we want the focus of the business not on the financial communication and reporting items. We want the focus on revenue generation. So we want it as seamless as possible. Our goal is to make it so that it's actually behind the scenes. People don't really notice it because it's working seamlessly behind the scenes, and they can focus then on their interactions for revenue generation and sales and so on and so forth. When I say they, I mean the business owners, the management, the employees of the business.